The rising crime wave within the Lagos and Ogun State Police Zonal Command raises public concern. The height of such criminal affront seemed the recent abduction of a Lagos monarch, Oniba of Iba, which becomes one abduction too many in quite a short spell. What security strategy is the Lagos and Ogun State Police Zonal Command coming up with to stamp out criminal activities within the zone? It's question time. Welcome to the program. I'm Benga Ashiru. You can also be part of this conversation by sending us your comments on our various social media platforms showing on your screen. With other criminal activities along Ikorodu, Ogijo, and Arepo axis, the internal security challenge takes us to the office of the Assistant Inspector General of Police, Zone 2, AIG Abdulmajid Ali, as a response to the many unanswered questions begging for answers regarding security in Lagos and Ogun State. Join us in this exclusive interview. AIG Zone 2, Abdulmajid Ali, thank you for joining us on this episode of Question Time.
Thank you very much for coming.
Now, let's take our point of departure from the rising crime wave of areas under your zonal command, like Ikorodu, Ogijo, and Arepo. Are these areas now becoming den of robbers?
Not at all. I beg to disagree with that assertion. I want to let you know that the problem we have are mostly within the Bafo axis, Ogijo axis in Ogun State, and Ikorodu area in Lagos State. And what we have were these vendors that specialize in disrupting free flow of petrol through the pipeline. They specialize in bunkering, siphoning fuel, and when there's no more fuel to siphon, they are resorted to what we call kidnapping, robbery along the express, and that is what brought the rise in this unrest that we're experiencing. But with the effort of the police and other security agencies, we'll be able to tackle them headlong.
Now, since you raised the abduction of the Oniba of Iba, would you consider this abduction as an affront on the security apparatus under your zonal command?
Well, we can say that, but we have been saying that there is no smoke without fire. There must be an insider in any kidnap cases that we are having. Once there's insider, then the operation will definitely be successful. From what we have been seeing and from the investigation carried out so far, there's really an insider in the issue of the kidnapping of the monarch, and the police are on to unravel the mystery surrounding that kidnapping.
Now, you are saying that there is a possibility of an insider in that abduction. How did you come to that conclusion?
Investigation. And investigation will prove, towards our final conclusion, investigation is still on, investigation has not been concluded. And from the preliminary investigation so far, there is some traces in which we are working on.
Many people say the abduction of the monarch is unprecedented. What are you doing to ensure that this doesn't set a dangerous precedent?
Well, it's not something unprecedented as per se, but we need to also give kudos to the Lagos State government for providing all the wherewithal to fight this crime and criminality within the cosmopolitan nature of the state. We are aware that the population and the urbanization of a place like Lagos, definitely we shouldn't expect a total eradication of crime, but only to a total in form of minimal reduction in crime to the barest minimum, which police can do and which police are doing. And to my own zone, since my assumption of office, I've tried to set up what I call intelligence network, set up what you can call the monitoring group to assist the command. Mine is to assist the command to advise the Commissioner of Police under my jurisdiction.
Could you give us an update on the suspected kidnappers of the monarch?
We have made 5 arrests, and they have confessed, and they are still talking. So investigation is on, and just as I said earlier, we have not concluded it. And after the conclusion of the investigation, we'll call the press and let the press know and the public know what actually transpired. Those involved, those that conspired, and those that carried out the operation itself will be shown to the press.
What is the mission of the abductors?
So I said it earlier. You see, most of these guys are petroleum vendors, but no more petrol to be siphoned. And so they need money. And instead of looking for this money, they go beyond what they are not supposed to do. And that was what brought out this idea of kidnapping, robbery, in which we have experienced it. And there's no special motive behind it, rather than looking for fun to continue their nefarious activities within the creek area.
How far have you gone with this investigation to come to the conclusion that it's just money? Because we're looking at a high-stake position in the society.
So far, investigation conducted have shown that what the only motive behind it is getting money from the monarch. While it may be contrary, as investigation goes on, and if such has been proved, then we will let the public know. But so far, the arrests made have shown that they are after the money, in which they confess that the money was given to them and money was shared among all the members.
How was the monarch rescued?
Well, the monarch was released. He was released, according to him, that he was released after some amount of money was paid to the kidnappers. And so he was allowed to go. But, I will say that they will have the best equipment in detecting these kidnappers, no matter how long it is. We have the professionalism, the capability in Nigerian police that can actually, trace whoever is involved in any kidnapped saga. So he was rescued, he was released, and brought to the police station and later to his palace by the police and the other security agencies that were there. But we were able to immediately 2 of the principal actors. And subsequently we were able to get 3 more. And so we are still on them, because according to them, there are many. So we are still on them. And we will not relent until we get the last man that took part in the kidnapping of the monarch.
Now, let's put into perspective the role played by the Nigerian police in securing the release of the monarch, because what you've highlighted so far was the effort of the police in arresting the suspects and not in the release of the monarch, which seemed to be at the free volition of the abductors. So what exactly was the role played by the Nigerian police in securing the release of this monarch?
You see, what we can say, we play a role of pressure, in form of putting pressure on the kidnappers. Initially, they were demanding for 500 million. That if 500 million is not paid, then the monarch will not be released. But based on the pressure on them, they have no alternative than to release him. It's just like what the other kidnap issue saga that happened during my time in Ogun State, when a distinguished senator was kidnapped. The pressure placed on the kidnappers by the security agencies and the tracking down of some of their movement, they have no alternative than to release them without collecting any ransom.
You may also join in this conversation by sending us your comment on our various social media platforms showing on your screen. Coming up on Question Time, what strategy is the Nigerian police coming up with to stem kidnapping within the Lagos and Ogun Zonal Command? Find out from the Assistant Inspector General of Police Zone 2, Abdulmajid Ali, when we return.